I'm Tracey Stranger, author of the book How to Overcome Stress Naturally, with a foreword by His Holiness the Dalai Lama, available in most major bookstores around Australia now, which is very exciting. I interviewed 6 experts in the field of natural health and 5 everyday people with very inspiring and encouraging stories, plus a 20-page resource directory to help you find where to go and who to see for natural solutions to chronic stress before it leads to something more serious like depression. Today I'd like to share my interview with Shanti Gowans, which is chapter 3 in my book, which is the Ayurvedic approach to stress and depression. Shanti is the president of the Australasian Ayurvedic Practitioners Association. I asked Shanti, I said the approach to life, no matter what happens, in a balanced way, that's the key to maintaining balance, especially in the world today when there is so much upheaval and change. How do we maintain that balance within?
Yes, we first would like to ascertain what dosha they are, what's their signature tune.
Yes.
Because to bring them back would be to bring them to the optimum tune that they play.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, a Vata dosha person under stress would get anxious and nervous and fearful. A Pitta person under stress would get angry and aggressive. A Kapha person under stress would go into kind of a catatonic state of no action, like a paralysis kind of state, so earlier depression. So when we find out what their constitution, which we go through a series of observation and questioning, and then people talk about how they feel and things, and they begin to understand that their own characteristics. So it's really an explanation and education as to why we wouldn't want them to be anything but who they are. That honors who they are, and to make them to function optimally about who they are is the way to go. So with Vata, we would understand they're anxious, fearful. And Ayurveda does recommend all the senses. So for instance, touch, massage, not necessarily having it externally, but even self-massage and using appropriate products that will help the particular dosha. So for Tracey, I have a kind of self-questionnaire which I can email you if you want to put onto your website so people can work out what their dosha is.
Great.
So it's a starting point.
Great.
And, then they get at least a rough idea of what's happening with them.
Absolutely.
Because the other thing is, what if we could entertain the possibility that there's nothing wrong with this person?
I agree totally. Yeah. There was a wonderful interview with Shanti in chapter 3 in my book, How to Overcome Stress Naturally. And Shanti also says, sleep, like most healthy and beautiful things on this earth, is free. The only thing we need to do is to fix an appointment with our bed and keep it every day. And a quote that the Dalai Lama also says, which is in my book, sleep is the best meditation. And so it's important to get 8 to 9 hours sleep from the Ayurvedic principle approach every night. If you're restful and not being too stressed, you can do with less sleep. However, the body does need to rest, and it is important to make a date with yourself to go to bed at an early hour before 10 p.m. to get some good sleeping hours in. So come to my website, www.howtoovercomestressnaturally.com, where you can buy my book, and at the blog I write regular articles to keep you informed and help you in overcoming stress naturally. You can sign up to get my free ebook, 7 Ways to Start a Stress-Free Day, and I look forward to you having a less stressful life and being creative and inspiring and enjoying this wonderful planet that we live on.